I call halal Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Bakar Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to you brothers that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Now, when I said call halal Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, I said all praises to the Most High in the name of the Son. Okay, because we give all praises to the Most High in the name of the Son, which the Most High's name is Yahweh, his Son's name is Yahweh Shah. Okay, and the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, they are indeed the true Israelites. And being an Israelite, okay, you have certain classes of Israelites, like you have the class of the prophets. Okay, and the prophets have been given the understanding, the wisdom, okay, of the Lord, okay, the hidden wisdom, all right, to give to the people. And, with the message that, look, America is going to be destroyed, okay, which America is Babylon the Great. Okay, it's also known as Egypt. All right, and Babylon means confusion. It goes back to the Hebrew word babal. The word Egypt goes back to goes back to bondage. Okay, it's Greek. It goes back to bondage. Okay, and it's also known as Sodom in the scriptures too, because Sodom goes back to homosexuality. And when you read in the scriptures, I think it's Second Peter's, I want to say 2 and 6. It says, the Lord made Sodom and Gomorrah an example for those that after should live ungodly. Okay, so in these last days, the Lord is giving His wisdom. He's bringing out information. Like it says in the book of Daniel. This is the book of Daniel 12:4. It says, "But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased." So we're in a time where knowledge is being increased. Okay, and just bringing out an article. The brother Amath Bungad, okay, he brought this article to my attention, and I wanted to do a video on it. Now, the Rockefeller family, okay, is a prestigious. Well, they're basically a family, or family in rulership. Okay. An elite family, okay, and this is what they did. They went through treacherous measures to take people away from natural cures, natural medicine, and put them on the pharmaceutical medicine. That's why they made a fortune. That's why you have everybody wanting healthcare in these times, because you have been taught that the only medicine is modern medicine. Okay, the modern medicine that they have, pills, okay, the technology that they use, all right, and the Rockefeller family profits off of this, and other elite families profit off of this, and the way they got this, okay, this system set up to where it is today, which ultimately is going to lead to the microchip, people taking the microchip, because healthcare is an avenue that they're going to get people to take that microchip, the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. All right. So the article is entitled "How Rockefeller Founded Modern Medicine and Killed Natural Cures." Okay, because people are not seeking out natural cures anymore. People are seeking out modern medicine for their cures. That's why you have these different marches for breast cancer and Alzheimer's and what is that? What is that of the disease? Autism. Okay, HIV, AIDS. Okay, the Rockefellers make billions of dollars off of medicines and funding that goes into finding these cures. The cure for cancer, they get, because people walk. Okay, the NFL has sponsorships and all types of drives, because people are dying off of these diseases, and they're holding back the natural cures. So here's the stem of it. Now let's go into this article real quick. I'm gonna bring out some precepts. It says, people these days look at you like a weirdo if you talk about the healing properties of plants or any other holistic practices. Much like anything else, there is a lot of politics and money behind our modern medical system. That's why I had mentioned earlier about these different walks and cures, walks for the cures, and different marathons that they run, sponsorships, partnerships with these different corporations, because there's a lot of money and politics behind it. Obamacare, Okay, in 2010 they pushed Obamacare or affordable health care for all. Okay, it says it all starts with John D. Rockefeller, and John D. Rockefeller was born in 1839. Okay, which John D. Rockefeller was born back during the time of slavery. Okay, and he died in 1937. Okay, it says who was an oil magnate, a robber baron, America's first billionaire, and a natural born monopolist. And you best believe that this family had slaves. Okay, the son, okay, who born John D. Rockefeller, you best believe he had ties, okay, with the oppression of you so-called Negroes, not just you so-called Negroes, but you Gadites, okay, you tribes, you Native American Indians, you Gadites and you Reubenites. All right, it says he was an oil magnate, a robber baron, America's first billionaire, and natural born monopolist. Okay, it says by the turn of the 20th century, he controlled 90% of all oil refineries in the U.S. through his oil company, Standard Oil, which was later on broken up to become Chevron, Exxon Mobil, etc. Okay, so out of Standard Oil, you had all of these conglomerates of oil companies come out of this one company, and but at the turn of the century, he controlled 90% of the oil refineries. So you know he was making money, man. Okay, and that's why the scriptures say what it says. This is let me go to this real quick. That's why Esau Edom is able to prosper. All right, this is Job 9:24. It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Okay, so the earth is given into the hand of this devil. Okay, and this billionaire devil, John D. Rockefeller. And when I say devil, I mean deceiver. Okay, because I'm gonna show you that he's a deceiver in this article by what is written of him in the scriptures. Okay, it says at the same time, around 1900, scientists discovered petrochemicals and the ability to create all kinds of chemicals from oil. And guess what time this was around? This was around the time of what they call it. They call it the Industrial Revolution. Okay, they call this the Industrial Revolution. So around the time of the Industrial Revolution, you had a lot of things being created. Okay, that you will find common in this modern society now. All right, and that's why, like it goes into it. Says, for example, the first plastic. Now, this was 1900 when plastic was discovered. Look at the what's going on with plastic now. Okay, it's destroying the ocean. You have, plastics. You have now they want to try to ban plastic and all types of stuff. But this Edomite, he got rich off of this. Okay, this Edomite Rockefeller. Okay, it says called Bakelite, was made from oil in 1907. Scientists were discovering various vitamins and guessed that many pharmaceutical drugs could be made from oil. Okay, so pharmaceutical drugs, they found out that they could be made from oil. Okay, it says this was a wonderful opportunity for Rockefeller, who saw the ability to monopolize the oil, chemical, and the medical industries at the same time. So this guy has three industries that he wanted to monopolize. Okay, and this is that's why you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're on no level. Okay, this is their society, man. America belongs to Esau Edom, man, and you were here to serve Esau Edom over here in America until the Lord delivers his elect from the land of the north, like is written in Jeremiah the 16th chapter, 16 and verse 14. All right, because the Lord is going to deliver you from the land of the north. You weren't brought over here to prosper or get equality or get a fair share at the economy. Okay, because you got Edomites like Rockefeller who want to monopolize everything, and they want to have all the money for themselves. It says the best thing about petrochemicals was that everything could be patented and sold for high profits. Esau is about making a profit. He's seen that petrochemicals he could get patents behind. All right, and anything that somebody wanted to create with his patents, he would charge him money. He would charge them money and make profit and become richer than they were even rich. Okay, it says, but there was a problem with Rockefeller's plan for the medical industry. Natural herbal medicines were very popular in America at that time. Almost half the doctors and medical colleges in the U.S. were practicing holistic medicine using knowledge from Europe and Native Americans. So they was using knowledge, okay, of natural herbal medicines. And guess where they got it from? They got it from our people, okay? The Gadites, the Reubenites, okay? They also had knowledge from Europe, okay? It says Rockefeller, the monopolist, had to figure out a way to get rid of his biggest competition. So he used the classic strategy of problem, reaction, solution. And that goes back to the word order abkeo, means order out of chaos. And that's what he creates. Okay. That's why I called him the devil. Okay. It says he had to figure out the biggest he had to get rid of the biggest competition. So he used the classic strategy of problem, reaction, solution. It says that is create a problem and scare people and then offer a pre-planned solution. Okay, and that's what a devil would do. A devil would set up a situation to scare the people and already have the solution ready for the people, that the people come back like, we need to do this. That's what a deceiver would do. That's why I called him the devil, and he is the devil. Okay, and the scriptures are going to prove that he's the devil. All right, it says similar to terrorism scare followed by the Patriot Act. It says he went to his buddy Andrew Carnegie, another Plutocrat, okay? Plutocrat, okay? So now, real quickly, I'm going to get into the scriptures real quick and I'm going to come back. I'll start with Micah 2:1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity, okay, and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands. And that's the power that Rockefeller had to do. Okay, he wanted the medical industry. He wanted to monopolize the medical industry. Okay, he was able with his riches. Okay, he was able to get control of the patents. Okay, of plastic through oil, and he was able to make money off of that. Okay, and his idea was to get rid of the natural herbal remedies, okay, that have been there for generations, to get this modern system, the modern medicine system created. And you see it today. These doctors, they practice medicine. That's why the scriptures say that ye are forgers of lies. Let me get that real quick. Because the word doctor means to falsify. All right. Forger. This is Job 13. Should have known that. Job 13. I thought it was Job 14. This is Job 13 and 4. It says, but ye are all forgers of lies. Ye are physicians of no value. Okay. And that's what they are. They're forgers of lies, physicians of no value. All right. And that's what this Rockefeller set up. Now, let's go to Proverbs 18 and 11. It says, the rich man's wealth is his strong city, and as an high wall in his own conceits. All right. So the word conceit means a thought, a notion, that which is mentally conceived. All right. It says something formed in the mind. Okay. So through his riches, he was able to form something in his mind and act on it. Okay. And have people carry it out because of his riches. That's his strong city. And when you go into the word plutocrat, when it says he went to his fellow guy, he went to Andrew Carnegie, Carnegie, all right, which is a plutocrat, okay? When you go to that word, that means a person who rules by his wealth, okay? They rule by their wealth. And the elite, they rule by their wealth, okay? They're able to buy out politicians. They're able to buy out major figures. They're able to, by war, put countries in debt, okay? They're able to loan countries money, all right? They're plutocrats, and they control all of these countries, okay, through finances, all right? So you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you talk about building wealth and, you know, building up your own communities. They have the power. They see that, okay, and they control they have control of information, and they'll squash that. All they got to do is just pay off the simple of you. So, like the scriptures say, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right. So we did that. This is the next one. We did that. So going back into this, matter of fact, let's go to Ezekiel 28 and 5. It says, start at 3. It says, behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. With thy wisdom and with thy understanding thou hast gotten thee riches, and has gotten gold and silver into thy treasures. Yeah, going back to those plastics and those patents that came from it. Okay. It says, by thy great wisdom and by thy traffic thou hast increased thy riches, and thy heart is lifted up because of thy riches. All right, and that's Esau Edom for you, man. All right, in particular, Rockefeller. Okay. This word for riches is Rockefeller. Rockefeller, I believe. Rockefeller. Yeah, Rockefeller. Here's you have a Ra, you have a Ka, a La, and a Ha. Okay? It says merchandise, traffic, trade. Okay? So they were able to get rich off of their merchandise, their traffic, and their trade. Okay? Going back to the precept, Ezekiel 28 and 5, it says, by thy great wisdom and by thy traffic hast thou increased thy riches, and thy heart is lifted up because of thy riches. So they became rich and their heart was lifted up. Okay. And going back to the scriptures in in Sirach. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Yeah, this is Sirach 38 and 1. It says, honor a physician with the honor due unto him for the uses which ye may have of him, for the Lord have created him. For of the Most High cometh healing, and he shall receive honor of the king. The skill of the physician shall lift up his head, and in the sight of great men he shall be in admiration. The Lord have created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. So the scriptures say the Lord created medicines out the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor him. And that proves that Esau Edom is not a wise man. All right. They're not wise in their policies, because they abhorred the medicines that the Lord have created from the earth. See, back before the Rockefellers figured out that they wanted to monopolize the medical industry and make millions off of it, okay, and kill people in the process, and then these people come in this generation and they just accept it because it's all they know. There were people that had medicine, herbal, and they use herbs, okay, and they use natural holistic medicine to cure people. All right. And back then you didn't have the cancer, and you didn't have the Alzheimer's, and you didn't have the diseases that like you have now. Okay. But through Esau Edom's policy, okay, he's not wise because he abhorred He abhorred the medicines created from the earth. And the scriptures say, and he that is wise will not abhor them. All right. Let's go back into the article. It says, needless to say, no matter of fact, it says this led to Flexner report, which gave birth to the modern medicine as we know it. Needless to say, the report talked about the need for revamping and centralizing our medical institutions. Based on this report, more than half of all medical colleges were soon closed. So this devil put people out of business. Okay? He put through the publishing of a medical journal. Okay, he put medical institutions out of business through a report. Okay, it says homeopath and natural medicines were mocked and demonized, and doctors were even jailed. Okay, so then he passed laws to put these doctors in jail, to demonize them, to mock them. Okay, and that's why the scriptures say that he that is wise in his own conceit. Okay, a rich man's wealth is his strong city, and he that is it talks about him being wise in his own conceit. All right. Let me real quick go back and get it real quick. It says the rich man's wealth is his strong city, and as in high wall is his own conceit. Okay, so his own conceit is his high wall, which a wall protects the city, which is his wealth. So he has the power to project his imagination on people, man. All right, and that's what happened. What was in his what he wanted to do, man. That's the power of the super elite, man. All right, that's why it says in Micah 2:1 what it says. All right, so they put these doctors in jail. They mocked them. They demonized them. Okay, it says to help with the transition and change the minds of other doctors and scientists, Rockefeller gave more than $100 million to colleges, hospitals, and founded a philanthropic front group called General Education Board. This is the classic carrot stick approach. So he paid off these hospitals, these scientists, these doctors. He changed their minds. Okay. That's why the scriptures say a gift destroyeth the heart. All right. It says in a very short time, medical colleges were all streamlined and homogenized. Okay, meaning they were all turned to the same. It says all the students were learning the same thing, and medicine was all about using patented drugs. So remember the patents that he had. Now the medicine is all about using the patents. So now you got to go to him for the patents. All right, to manufacture the drugs. Okay, it says scientists receive huge grants to study how plants cure diseases, but their goal was to first identify which chemicals in the plants were effective and then recreate a similar chemical but not identical in the lab that could be patented. Man, these devils, that's why the scriptures say what they say, man. All right. This is Sirach 39 and 25. It says, for the good are good things created from the beginning, so evil things for sinners. All right, so they found out a way that they wanted to recreate, they wanted to recreate their modern medicine, okay, by identifying the chemicals in the plants and create it themselves. All right. Man, this man is a devil, man. It says a pill for an illness became the mantra for modern medicine. And you thought Koch brothers were evil. So now we are 100 years later churning out doctors who know nothing about the benefits of nutrition or herbs or any holistic practices. We have an entire society that is enslaved to corporations for its well-being. Yeah, man. And these people are slaves, man, and they accept this. All right, going back to Sirach 39 and 25, it says, for the good are good things created from the beginning, so evil things for sinners. Yeah, these pills, man. It says the principal thing for the whole use of man's life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of grape, and oil and clothing. All these, it said oil, all right, and clothing. All these things are for good to the godly, so to the sinners they are turned into evil. Okay? And that's self-explanatory, man. I went into that. This is Sirach 21:4 says, to terrify and to do wrong will waste riches. Thus the house of the proud men shall be made desolate. Yeah, because all they do is terrify and do wrong. Okay, and in the process of that, they waste riches. All right. It says, thus the house of the proud men shall be made desolate. And ultimately, they're going to come into their desolation. All right. This is Proverbs 13:22. It says, a good man leaveth an inheritance for his children's children, and the wealth of the sinners is laid up for the just. Okay, so the wealth of the sinners is laid up for the just. So all of that wealth that they created, like the scriptures say, they got gold and traffic. Gold and silver by their traffic. That's laid up for the just. And who are the just? The children of Israel. Going back to Proverbs 10:15, it says, the rich man's wealth is his strong city. The destruction of the poor is their poverty. All right, so the rich man's wealth, they're plutocrats, okay? All right, and their wealth is their strong city, okay? But guess what? The poor is their poverty, okay? It's this is the way it is, man. But the Lord is going to have the children of Israel come out of poverty, man. All right. This is Psalm 17:13. It says, arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. From men which are thy hand, O Lord, from men of the world, which have their portion in this life. And did not Rockefeller have his portion? Okay, and all of these other fellow plutocrats, okay, these elites, all right, of this world, they have their portion. It says, whose bellies thou fill with thy hid treasure. They are full of children and leave the rest of their substance to their babes. Okay, so you got the Rockefellers still hold patents to this day on these different pharmaceutical drugs that they've created, man. So with that, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Quadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to you brothers that's pushing his word in sincerity and truth. Until the next episode, Shalom.